Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 3 of the Lotus SMP. As you can see, we have had a little bit of an upgrade. We've got some netherite armor and it is so exciting. Now, we don't have the full set yet, but we do have some of our tools done as well. So that is very exciting to see what we can do. Now, we've had some changes around here in the week that we've been away. I've been on the server mining for netherite, but I wanted to leave these here to open with you guys. We have a beacon that we actually did purchase. It's not a gift. We did pay him already, but it's the full beacon kit for what I think is quite a deal, to be honest. And several people actually have given us drip leaf for our statue over there. Now, I don't know who this one was from, but there's spore blossoms and big drip leaf and glowberries. This is quite a gift. It says howdy neighbor, so I'm thinking maybe Dan over there, or it could be anybody really. We do have quite a few close neighbors. And also, Spidey stopped by. That's his house over there. And he gave me some as well, and Squid left this little gift for us as well. So we have all the drip leaf we could want, and I'm actually really excited because not only can we fix our lady, we can also add some of this drip leaf to our little pond. In fact, I think we should dig her out just a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. Add some drip leaf in this area. Yes. We should also get some lily pads. That would look nice. There, that's cute. I like it. And here we can fix our statue as well. Very nice. I like her hat. Future Izzy here. I forgot to mention while recording that in between episodes, we actually spent some time building this bridge behind me. It was kind of a community service kind of project to help Chesby out. He's building roads to connect all of the different bases, and this is a bridge that needed to be built. So let's roll the time lapse of me building it. So what I would like to do is to set up our diamond kit. Thank you. We're going to have to find a place that's pretty central to where we're going to need the effects, because I want it up here, but also it's kind of hard to show you from here. But basically our mine shaft goes down diagonally. So where we mine for diamonds is in a different place than where we mine for stone. And until we get a second beacon, I would like to try to find a place that's kind of central to both. So somewhere in this area is what I'm thinking. And there she is. Oh, this is very exciting for me. And of course, we are going to add the glass because otherwise, knowing me, I would fall right into that thing. Now let's go down and activate it, and we can maybe mine for some diamonds, finally under the beacon effect. Mining through deep slate is not fun, that's for sure. Well, I'd say on the whole that was a rather successful 30 minutes. Look at that, 51 diamonds. Though admittedly, most of them were from the first 5 minutes. I got so lucky, and then the rest of the time there was barely anything. But hey, who's complaining about 51 diamonds, right? Okay, well, we have quite a few things that we need to get done today. Now, I'm sure many of you have been wondering, when are we going to get started on our Megabase, and what are my plans for that? Well, let me show you. I plan on using this hill behind us here as sort of our Megabase. So it's going to be built into the hill. Let me get up on a higher spot. It's going to be built into the hill, and there's going to be, the buildings will be sticking out the hill. There's be a lot of buildings. Don't worry. It's not just like a cave kind of thing. It's just a lot of the buildings will stick into the hill. This is actually quite a large hill. Let me show you. As you can see, this whole area is unsettled. Now we have Maple's base over here, so I probably won't be settling too far over in this direction, but this whole thing right here I think will work perfectly. Now the reason I chose to settle so close to our original starter base is frankly because we have no wings and can't use them, so I really wanted to be close by. Also ignore all the agent copper. So what I think we need to do is we're going to run a path through here, and it is going to have a little bridge across this, which I filled with water. This end was already full and I just made the whole thing water, and then that'll lead over to the main part of our mega base. So if I show you, the path will come off through here and go, oops, oh, I didn't even know this was here. Excuse me. Anyway, the path's going to go through here and go right through the center of these two trees. And this area left over here will be for a sheep pen. I have one sheep. I have not been able to locate a second one yet. Anyway, a bridge will go across here, and the path will lead across, and over here there will have to be a second bridge over this ravine, and this is going to be the main area of our mega base. So it's not going to be like massively mega, but I mean, this is a pretty decent sized hill, so I think that's great. So the main entrance will actually be more here. No, I was wrong. I was very wrong. So the main entrance will be through here. There's kind of like a natural way the landscape leads up into this hill. So this, you can see this little spot that I dug out just a hair to mark it for me. This will be like our main entrance / storage room type area. There'll be a big arching doorway, and then after that, I don't really have any concrete plans, other than I know I want the faces of buildings sticking out of this hill and above it and all around. Okay, so our path's in, and it's time to build the bridge. Don't know exactly what I want to do, but I've got some blackstone and basalt, and I don't know, maybe we'll just kind of build and see what happens. Let's see. Okay, so we've got this beautiful bridge now. I didn't show in the time lapse, but I put all these leaves on top to make a overgrown type bridge. Now we've of course need lighting. The glowberries do an excellent job, but they are not perfect. So I think we'll just add a couple of lanterns. I'm actually not sure where I want these. Maybe just like one there and one there. That might be enough, because then I can put regular lighting on the path. That might be good. This isn't meant to be a super fancy bridge. It's just a little bridge to get from our starter area to our big area. So it doesn't need to be big and grand. I like it. Yeah, you can see at nighttime, this does a fantastic job of lighting up the bridge. I really like it. I also changed the bottom here to sandstone walls because I thought that looked nicer. And we have our path that's going to continue over into the mega base area. We'll cross another bridge like we said, and it's going to be smashing. I love it. So today I would like to get a villager breeder set up. Maybe in the future we can get an iron farm as well. I probably won't be selling it, as there's a couple different people already selling iron, but definitely for my own use, I really like to have iron that I can just use as I want. So up here we can punch through here, and look, we've got villagers. I brought these guys over the course of this last week, and they've been sitting up here just waiting for me to do something with them. So I would like to put the villager breeder on the front face of the uppermost part of this hill. I figured it'd be easiest to have the villagers high up at first, and then we can go collect some rails and things like that, and then always have to send them downward rather than upward. Oh, hello creeper. Don't kill me, please. Anyway, as I was saying, you can see where this is in relation to the rest of my base. Where those alliums are right there is where we wanted the entrance to our storage room. So I'm going to put it about in here. Really nice having haste on that beacon though. Alright, well, I brought you back now that I have it all set up. I mean, it's not pretty yet, but all of the mechanics is there. It's basically the exact same one that I made in my single player series. So if you want to see me build that more in depth, I encourage you to go check out that video. I don't have the collection part hooked up yet. I don't have the rails or anything, but that's fine because we're not going to be getting into that today. So I figured I'd get the boring part out of the way and we can build this thing together, because that's going to be the fun part. I've been tossing around a couple of different ideas for this, and I'm not sure exactly which one I'm going to go with, but I know that I just need to get started and I can tweak as I go along and decide what I like and don't like. So we're going to start with some polished andesite along the bottom. And maybe some tuff right over top of that. Let's see how that looks. Doesn't seem too bad, honestly. Yeah, I could go with that. It's just a villager breeder after all. Now, my plan is to have the front face of the building. I actually built it out a little bit too far. I wish I had made it 1 or 2 blocks back into the hill, but that's fine. We can do a little bit of terraforming, though it is a little bit odd with this cliff, but maybe we'll put some rocks or something down there. But my plan is to have it so that the villagers have a window to look out, and that'll be on the outside of the building, and it'll give them some place where they can look out and enjoy this lovely view. Look at this. I really like it. I wish I could turn up my render distance higher, but that causes a little bit too much lag. And maybe we can do spruce planks for the floor back here. Yeah, I think that'll work. There, I think that's a pretty good setup. Maybe, ooh, I know. We have these frog lights, so we might as well use them. We'll put a frog light just right in the ceiling there, like a ceiling light. And that should give plenty of light off there. And stone bricks for the rest of the walls. Definitely a good vibe, but kind of dungeony in a way, which maybe isn't what we want. No, it's not dungeony, it's castle-y. So my idea is to try to make it so there's like tree roots coming out. I don't want it to be too crowded and like ruin the I don't want them to mess with my breeder or anything, so we're gonna have to be sparing with them. But I think it could be a cool look. Especially something like up there in the ceiling and they come down the wall. The vegetables should be fine with this much space under them, so I'm not too worried about that. So before we add any more to this little cave, which that's what it's turning out to be, and I really love it, we definitely need to get the villagers in here because I don't want to have to break through the ceiling or anything like that to get them in, because that would ruin a lot of our hard work. So let's go and get them in right now. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. They got themselves in the system. Why? Why do you guys have to be like this? I forgot to cover everything up. That was my bad. There, now they shouldn't be able to get out. Hopefully. We'll see. And I think we'll put this guy's job like in the wall or something. I know he doesn't necessarily have to have a job, but I just like when they both have jobs. And then we need to add more character to this place. So I'm gonna add some glow berries. That's a staple, I think, for just about everything. And we will bone meal them to get them to glow and then shear them off. Maybe I'll let this one grow 1. But I think for the most part, we're going to shear them off right there so that they don't grow down and hinder our crops. And lastly, adding in some moss here and there to add to the texture. And also to the cave-like feel that we are going for, and it's working out great so far. I'm gonna have to patch over all of this later, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm liking this better already. Guys, this is turning out so cute. You can make that moss and that moss. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I think this is about up to my liking. Yeah, I'd venture to call the inside of this done. Now it is time, guys, you gotta share. It's time to get to the exterior. Currently, we just have this ugly box on the outside, so we definitely need to cover it up with a build. And I think that I have one in mind. There it is, guys. Look how cute it turned out. I wish so bad that I could fly. That's one thing I've noticed while building this that is going to be really difficult with flying. You can see the rockets in my hand. I tried it. It didn't work. I crashed. I almost died. It just does not work. But it's going to be a little bit hard to build things because I can't go out and see how they look from afar. Like already I'm noticing this tree is a little bit weird shaped. But yeah, the trees were especially difficult without being able to see. I'll run up with some leaves and fix that. But overall, this is really cute. I do like how it turned out. Okay, a little bit of a flying shot before we die. Yikes. The problem is it takes so long for the rockets to activate. Look how cute. Yeah, it definitely is what I wanted. So one thing we don't have is an entrance to there, and that is because I want to make the entrance from the inside. So I think next episode, it's going to be high time we get started on our main entrance. And looking at this on the center of the hill, it almost feels like the main entrance should actually be more here because that's the tallest point. So we'll have to mess around with that later. But maybe it can be here. I don't know, because we wanted it right here. We're just going to have to mess around with it and see. So there's no real entrance for right now. I'm just going to have to break through the wall. But that's fine. We'll get to it next time because the entrance definitely needs to be from the inside. And there's going to be all kinds of tunnels. And hopefully we can lay this out well. You can see that I did give the villagers their little window like we said. Here, let's break in here. Oops, broke that. Make sure we close this behind us so nothing can get inside, but here we have it. And I think this window turned out super cute. They can look out. They can actually jump on the windowsill too if they really want to. But yeah, they can look out and they can see the valley below, and I think that's adorable. The window could not be centered just because of the way we ended up building the building, but that's fine. So just an update on how well this is working. You see we have actually quite a few villagers in there as well as some babies down there. And I will hook up a whole zombie conversion thing down through there. Actually, I think I need to... Oh, I don't have the blocks. I'm going to get some blocks and I'm going to turn this breeder off because it's going to cause too much lag to just leave it running. And I don't know how often this will be activated. See, look, we have another birth while I'm not on. So I definitely don't want to just leave it. So as soon as you, thank you. Okay. Let's get some blocks. But anyway, this is definitely a smashing success and I love how cute it turned out. It's adorable. I don't think anybody has quite as cute of a villager breeder as we do. Oh, it looks adorable from down below. I kind of want to see this place in shaders. We haven't looked at it yet. Do you guys want to see it in shaders? I think we should do shaders. Oh my gosh. Yes, this was totally worth it. I gotta wait till nighttime and see how this looks, but you can kind of see that place from down below. The sun's right behind it. It kind of is blocking our view. Guys, look how pretty. I love it. Let's attempt a short flight. The valley is so pretty at night. Oh, I really love this. Everything just glows. I definitely need to work on the lighting though. And down here is adorable. Oh, wow. Guys, this is... I love shaders. In the morning is so beautiful. It's so cheerful. Just imagine this place with all kinds of buildings like that poking out of the hill. Oh, it's going to be amazing. excuse me, beacon. I think we're gonna have to move the beacon eventually, but right now it's where it's at in our mine, and once we get the area mined out, we'll move it. Actually, it would be nice to have it moved more underneath the hill so the beacon beam is kind of behind everything. Or maybe we'll have a build that like encases the beam. I don't know. But it's kind of in the way where it is right now. This bridge is so cute with shaders. Alright guys, well this is going to be where we leave it for the episode today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've had a blast making all of this today with you guys, and I hope that you guys have too. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. I love to chat with you all, and leave your suggestions for what we should do with our mega base and different farms and things like that. And I will catch you guys all in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody!